Yeah. I just want to die. I hope I die soon.
No, you need to buy something new.
It would be such.
I've already bought all the shit. The wheel was kind of the end of the road where it's like,
You bought a wheel.
Yeah.
this is excessive.
You bought the wheel. You bought the fucking weight vest. What else, man?
There's
Guns.
nothing.
His
Nothing
bank
else.
won't let him
Guns?
buy a computer.
Yeah, the bank. I tried to buy that new iMac, and they were like, "That's too expensive." I'm like, "You don't get to make that choice." They're like, "Actually, we do."
What?
Yeah, the bank
they're
didn't allow
"We
him to
are
buy an
only,
iMac.
Allowed to.
They were like, "You can't."
$3,500.
They're like, "You're not allowed to spend more than $3,500." I'm like, "That's not how the bank works."
They're just like,
It's our
this
money.
has never
now.
happened before. I'm
That's
sorry.
right.
The people that go to this bank don't have that.
Right,
kind of money.
right.
Well, I bank at Amalgamated, so they assign you a Puerto Rican girlfriend that gets mad at you for buying anything. Puppy. You are not buying that shit. You are not bringing that into my house. Like, you don't live here.
I would love, dude. If a bank assigned you a Puerto Rican girlfriend,
Yeah.
Only free service.
I can only see you in between noon and 2:30 p.m. on Monday through Wednesday. The only hours you're open. Man, the banks get really fucking bold with their hours,
Oh, yeah.
don't they?
Oh, they're just
Oh,
like,
insane,
come-
yeah.
come
and then it
find
takes
us.
like days to, even when they are open, it's like, oh, that won't process for another 7
Amalgamated
days.
Yeah.
is terrible.
What is
though.
a
It
bank?
the poor
A bank on
people.
a Saturday is open for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's like 11:30 to
9,
1.
9 to 12 usually.
Yeah, I feel like I always miss it if I have to go to the bank on a Saturday.
Sometimes I'll go to the branch I go to in Union Square, and there'll just be a thing. It's like, we're closed today. There's just no reason. Just like a fucking note in the window.
you didn't get
that's
the
like,
email.
Note to our customers: we will be closed November 6th for close. We're just
Closing day. Yeah, the ramen place by me closes sometimes.
Yeah, that's like a bank.
But it's a bank for me. I use it more than
It
my
is
bank,
for
honestly.
banks with
I have
withdrawals
gone
and
to that ramen
deposits.
place more often than I've gone to my bank.
I was refused ramen last night.
Maybe we should get swords.
I want.
I would get a sword.
No, no
yeah,
swords.
to bring
You
just
do
to
too much
just to bring to the
cocaine
ramen
to
place.
do-
My mom's mom used to do this thing after her husband died when my parents were dating or like a young couple where she had a man's watch in the house and she would leave it on the bedside table
Oh my god!
next to
Just to simulate
the other
cucking
side
him?
of the table to like make my parents think that she was getting dick.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
She was a weird lady.
Is that the one who's
She
been
was notoriously
divorced a bunch?
No, this is my mom's side. She
Really?
was also notoriously cheap, and she'd like
Oh,
she'd have us over for dinner.
What?
She was the most cheap person in the family.
Oh
she'd
my
have us over for
God.
dinner, and she'd buy a piece of meat. And like the running joke would be like she'd take it out of the oven. As you know, when you cook meat, it shrinks.
Yeah.
She would always say, "Oh, you should have seen the size of it
before
before I put it in."
That's what I say
Yeah.
about my dick.
Yeah, exactly.
When it gets hard.
Well, it's
It's
the
like
opposite.
a little pot roast. It shrinks when it gets hard.
But like it would be hilarious. I'd have to go over to her house for dinner because she moved to Vegas before she died, and she'd give us 3 peas, like a carrot.
Jesus
Like
Christ!
it was like
Good God!
it was like it was.
so she really
it
lived
was
up to the
old
Jewish
country,
hype.
old country Jewish. You
Oh,
know?
that's
I
awesome.
mean, even though she was South African, it was like
South
it
African.
was like that generation.
Which
is
country?
almost
The bank?
completely
Ha
non-
ha. ha.
Yeah. No,
Is that where they lived?
Africa.
At the bank?
That's good.
No, but like that whole generation is almost completely dead now.
You know what I
Thank
love
God.
in Philly?
Yeah.
There's the U.S. Mint where they make the pennies, and then directly upwind is the Jewish American History Museum.
Upwind.
Like,
Upwind.
yeah. We got a
smell
great
pennies.
location right next to the bakery.
That's so funny. Just walking through that neighborhood.
Yeah, I was all drunk at like 11 o'clock in the morning when I made that discovery.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
In Philly.
Yeah. I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Hey, come here. I got to tell you something. I'm part of the field trip. I'm not part of the field trip, but I could be. I went to school. Let me relive my childhood via your field trip. I promise I won't breathe in any of the kids' mouths.
You're just alone in the back of the line.
No, I went in the Mint. There was literally no one in there.
Mm.
I'd walk through it. That's like a very shitty place to tour. It's the
Yeah.
U.S. Mint in Philadelphia.
They
Wait,
just
you
make
can
coins.
just take pennies?
No, you can't do
Relax,
any of that.
Adam.
You'd
Okay,
fucking
sorry. I was just asking you for.
you go in, you go
Right.
up an escalator. There's a single hallway filled with a couple of plaques and windows into like the you know, where they stamp out the
machines?
sheets
Yeah.
of pennies and cut them or whatever, and then you go down another escalator that exits through the gift shop, and that's pretty much it.
Nice.
You know,
Can
there's
you
not,
buy like penny T-shirts?
they have a gift shop, and then when I went into the gift shop,
That'd be a
There's-
nice gift for me. if
when
you
I went
guys-
into the
my
gift shop,
birthdays-
shut the fuck up,
Okay,
shut up, please.
I'm sorry.
Dude, he went into a gift shop. Can we figure out how this ends, please?
I know it's not even that good of a story, but you have to like keep making this T-shirt joke over and over again.
I just made it once.
No, you said it 2 or 3 times.
Two
You
times.
said, "Is there a penny T-shirt? That would be a good birthday present for me."
I like the range of Adam impressions we have on
yeah,
the show.
I appreciate that. That was the
Yeah.
least gay impression.
This
you've
is
ever
me
done.
trying to save money. This is me thinking I'm funny. It's the different modes of Adam. Yeah, that East Coast West Coast thing is great.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go back to that kind of beef
That's
because it really only affects the people that have the ability to travel.
Right.
What we do need is more coastal based,
Yeah.
you know,
Let the elites-
solidarity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like everybody does that dumb shit. They're like, well, if aliens invaded, humanity would unite against them or whatever, which is not true.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they would.
No,
Under President Donald Trump.
no. We all know who would befriend the aliens and introduce them to banking.
Who?
And then they're like, all you have to do is...
You're using your resources very inefficiently.
What's wrong with helping them?
Yeah.
They're visitors.
all you have to do is convince everyone we're slaves and that we built these pyramids that you gifted the world. And then in exchange, we'll teach you pernicious banking tactics that you can bring back to Mars.
They're not going to be from Mars.
Why not?
Because we
Yeah.
know if there are people there.
No.
Would you?
The rover's lying, bro.
Yeah, we got rovers and shit.
Yeah,
up
but
there.
we don't fucking.
How
get the-
funny it would be if they get into like the 35th movie in the Alien series and like one of those Prometheus aliens is like exchanging money with a Jewish guy from 3,000
Yeah, well,
years
Paul
ago.
Reiser. That's how it all started.
Yeah, and then they're like, and that's the reveal the whole time. The movies were racist. After you've watched literally all of them, which I don't think I have. I haven't watched any of those Alien versus Predator movies.
Yeah, I haven't. Either.
I
They get
watched
shitty
one.
reviews, but I enjoy them.
I'm sure they're good.
I watched the first one. It was pretty good.
Which one?
Alien versus Predator.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just can't have fun because I have too much of it
I
Yeah.
know.
to the detriment of myself.
Yeah.
You're so obsessed with fun.
Yeah,
You're like
The
a
band
fun
Fun.
addict.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
really, honestly, yes.
Yes.
Well, that's why gaming is the only solution.
Anything I touch, it's like I was like, I'm gonna let myself get PlayStation, and then a month later, it's like I got the PSVR.
Yeah,
You know,
got
it's
the-
like I have to, and then I like burn myself out playing it for like 5 minutes, and then I can't, I just can't enjoy anything.
right.
You just gotta
games
keep
are there?
moving.
There's a Batman game.
You got to
for
keep
it?
moving.
And
That's the thing, man. If I had Jeffrey Epstein money, I would just be that kid from Blank Check.
Which, by the way, it was just $1 million.
Yeah, he bought way
There's
too
no
much stuff.
way.
Yeah.
There's no way you
Mr.
get all that
McIntosh
shit.
only gave him $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the premise of that movie you could just type like someone's name on a check
Yeah,
and then
because
that,
it starts off
it
with
would
the
be
grandma.
a valid legal
He
tender?
gets a check from his grandma for his birthday, and they're like, "Oh, I guess grandma forgot to write the money amount on there because she's an old dumb bitch." And the son's like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "You just write in whatever you want." And then he finds a blank check from the criminals,
Oh.
That's right.
played by George Clooney's cousin.
Criminals doing white collar crime.
Who's that?
That guy, like Miguel.
Miguel Clooney?
No, Miguel. Like,
Clooney's Hispanic?
Martin. No, but his cousin is.
Dude, let's reboot Blank Check, but
there's one
he
thing-
gets pussy from the lady.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What lady? Was it like he
She was
hired a
hot.
personal assistant or something?
I don't remember.
I thought
who it
he had
was.
a chauffeur that became his friend.
I'm gonna start.
fat
I'm gonna
guy.
start doctoring checks, and then wear like a very obvious like disguise to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like just like clearly like prosthetics. Or,
Yeah, you're just
yeah.
huge
just
wart
like a
nose.
big fake nose,
Yeah.
and then like huge sunglasses,
Yeah.
and then like a mustache that's like just taped
Over
on,
top of
on
your.
my regular mustache, and then you just hand them a check where everything's filled out, but in the payment amount it just says gay sex. And then
Get sex
you
with the
just
teller.
hand it over to the mail teller and be like, I want to cash this in. And they're like, what? I would like to.
Excuse me.
They're like, what do you say? I'm like,
This is valid.
I'm sorry, I left my car running. And then just run out.
Run out, just start crying outside.
Just run out of the bank. Just start doing that all across the country.
Until one
And
of
the
them
FBI
has sex with you.
The FBI has to like build a profile. of
Catch me if you can,
of
dude.
this guy trying to
Exactly.
have gay sex with bank. They're calling him the world's best criminal.
I don't know what happened. He handed me a check, and by the next thing I knew, I was giving him head.
Could you just cash your check, please?
Just please make it quick.
Just what it says on there, please. God, look, if this is going to be a problem, I have to go outside to call the police myself. I'm going. You know what? You keep that. I'm leaving.
Put your phone number on the back, but just if you change your mind.
This is a real check from a business.
Yeah, I got it.
This is a paycheck from my business.
It's from a different bank.
It's
from
from
Bank of America. You go to Chase.
Your boss gave it to me.
It just says from this bank.
Yes. Well, no, I don't know what you mean. I think everything's right there. It seems to be in order. Let's go ahead and just get this check cashed, please.
So in that scenario, he doesn't even want the money. He just wants to have gay
There's
sex
no
with
money.
Heller.
There's no money. He's just trying to have gay sex.
It just says gay sex.
Let's just go ahead and get this
So,
transaction.
okay, in the
Cashed.
letters part, you write gay sex. Do you also just write gay sex in the numbers part?
Yes.
Okay.
Or just leave it blank.
Okay.
Just to check there's a big fake like Scrooge McDuck signature on it.
A publisher's clearinghouse check.
And then when it doesn't work, you come back a week later in the same disguise, but with one of those giant novelty checks. You're like, I got a different check.
I won.
Actually, I've never been here before.
What are you talking about? I'm out from out of town.
This is from a charity that I won.
I won gay sex in a church.
There was a charity I won, and now listen, can we get this transaction?
You just
Let's
have
just go ahead and dial this in. I don't know what needs to be done on
everybody on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
You start robbing banks to have gay sex. I'm not gonna fucking say it again.
Yeah.